You should bring out your Easter baskets, too.
Oh, I should. Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi. Ooh, hi.
Hi.
We are going to be watching Trolls 2 today. I got 2 trolls.
Yay.
So it's been a long time since we've seen Trolls, the first one. I don't know how much you guys remember from it. It had a lot of good music in it, a lot of fun colors, and I really enjoyed the characters.
She was so energetic and positive.
That's right. She sure was.
I loved Poppy and Branch. Branch was really cute too, and he's actually blue in this because if you remember, he was he had black hair, he was really dark, and he had like kind of like a dark blue skin to him. So, and he was just really unhappy, and a lot of bad things with the bird that's happened.
No time to prepare.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you always prepare for the worst.
Right.
So the music's always great. The characters are fun, and I really loved Guy Diamond from the first one.
You know who I loved was the Cloud. Guy Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud Guy. I know, very literal.
Funny.
So yes, I loved him too. He was so funny. The humor was so great. I really enjoyed that so much.
That was good.
And
very good.
Before we saw that movie, I wasn't sure if I was going to really like Trolls or not. But once I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this movie's so great. Like, it's so funny and it's just very good. The characters are great. And I just didn't think it was going to be that detailed or anything with the characters, like character development. But again, it's DreamWorks, and DreamWorks is amazing. And I absolutely love DreamWorks. We all do. So as you can see, we're playing with green screens, which really means green cloths that we had. They are actually green sheet color, so we changed the settings on Zoom because I like to wear my fun colors and stuff, and you disappear if you don't have a green screen setting. But I decided to do it this way. I know it's only covering part of my screen, but it's just because it's short. I don't want to be like too close to the camera. And Maui keeps pulling it down, so he's going to pull it down at some point.
He's flying in the forest.
Yeah.
He's flying in the forest, and it's cute because he's always with me, so if I don't have the green screen selection, he just disappears and you don't see him at all. So at least now you can see him. He'll be flying in the background now and again. I'm like in the Hunger Games, guys.
That's right. You're right.
He might be grooming your hat too, right?
Yeah, because he kept grooming my hat
yes.
before he was above me. You saw his little head. He was like,
that hat.
I love it too. And it's going to get warm soon, so I'm like, let me just take advantage of my hats now, right? So Kim, your background, wow, you're really tidying up a bit, aren't you?
Of course, I'm
No,
playing.
I'm only the best for you guys. I'm sorry. I just was just so busy this week.
I know. It's like,
And I
this
have a
destroyed
plain
everything.
background.
I'm hunkering
so
down, but I really got to clean this house up.
And Mom, I did download pictures for you now, so you do have pictures on your laptop. So one time soon, we can try to practice when you're ready. When you're ready, you don't have to, there's no pressure, but you've been doing very well with technology, and I'm pretty impressed with both of you guys. That, again, like Kim knows technology, but I'm just saying, like, this is so different for all of us, that it's great that we're all in sync with each other, woohoo, in many ways.
That's right.
So do you guys have a favorite character then? Do you remember Cooper from the first one? He had the long neck, and he was kind of goofy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was that pink one with, like, the hat on, and he was funny, too. I liked him. Shall we just get into it and we'll chat afterwards?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes. Very good.
Very good. Okay, so you can't see them, but I put the baskets next to the mirror. I had to cram my slippers into the top of them because I have hay in them. I don't want the cats to eat it.
Oh my God.
Things we do to make it work, right?
Right.
Squirrel.
I was noticing that.
I love this. I got this in Disney World. Woohoo! And then it has Kevin on the other side. So eventually we'll see this too.
Oh, nice.
And then I have,
Every
what does
dog
mine
loves
say?
a squirrel.
Big hair, big dreams. That's what my shirt says. You can't really see it, but it has Poppy on it.
Oh, that's cute.
My PJs. It's PJ Day, guys.
That's right.
Right. Yes.
All right, so you guys ready?
Ready. Cyndi Lauper. Girls just look at the hairy legs.
Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Kisses and donuts and sprinkles.
Peace and love. Bless up, Tiny.
Oh, I knew who that is. That's Raj.
Okay, bye.
Yes.
What's up is...
What's up?
Oh boy.
Awkward.
Ooh.
You're crushing it at this queen thing.
Other than being your friend.
Aw, friend zoned.
Oh.
Now there's no time to debate this. Let's
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Come along, Branch.
Come along, Branch.
He'd be a great son-in-law, wouldn't he?
Oh, jeez.
Differences don't matter.
Poppy's busted.
Sneaking out to meet Barb? Headed into enemy territory?
Okay, bye.
What?
He's gonna go.
And she knows it.
Yes, I'm coming with you.
I really don't want to go by myself.
The flames.
There you are, Dad. I got the techno string.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I think it's Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Violence never solves a problem, Branch.
Oh,
I'm not saying we have to use them.
Actually, kind of cool.
Brass knuckles.
To know what's
Yeah,
out
right.
there.
Our string is safe.
What?
Oh, she brought it with her.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Pinky promise.
A pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
They all know.
Best friends? Is she making fun of me? No one says that. Friendship takes time and years of mutual care and respect. No one makes fun of Queen Barb. You need that pop string.
The Fire Nation attacked.
barbecue. Oh,
What a
Born
song.
to die.
Born to die.
Born to die.
I kind of like it.
You do?
Of course he does.
It's so different.
And he danced and kicked.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Who let the dogs out? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Toilet paper! We need toilet paper!
I got the toilet paper.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Look at it.
They're gone. They're like, I'm out of here.
They don't like that music. Oh.
It seems some folks around here don't appreciate a rad medley when they hear one.
Release the baby!
Oh.
The music's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
Oh, look at that! His lassos with his mustache.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh.
Kind of wonder if they're like on something when they make this movie.
she's dreaming. Oh,
Dingle, sure enough.
I'm really glad you came with me.
Me too.
Ah,
There you are. Woo!
Oh, gee.
he has his bracelet.
time.
Trolls is trolls.
Trolls is trolls. Wow.
Deep. Guy probably doesn't know the first thing about building a
He's so
wall.
jealous.
I know he
He
is.
is. He is.
Oh, he's been coffee.
Ah, gotta have coffee.
Oh, wow,
Cappuccino.
look at
What the heck is that? What the heck?
Ostrich troll. Oh, he's pooping cake.
Oh, gross.
Food's ready.
Well, I'll bring more candling.
Poppy, maybe it's just me, but I'm getting a weird vibe from Hickory.
What?
Branch might be
Like
right.
he tried to warn her about
That's right.
Barb.
The tiger!
Oh, tiger. Yeah.
An actual person.
Blue cheese.
God.
Oh, jeez.
Aww.
Biggie. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, he's like in the desert.
It's like gold.
Gold glitter desert.
Oh. So hot.
Yeah, you're on a mission, all right, but your heart is with Miss Poppy.
Hey, hold your horses.
He knows.
Hold your horses.
I love songs.
Desert dust.
Ah, yeah, see?
Uh-huh.
I'm Prince D. What's poppin'?
Oh my god.
So cute.
how is this possible?
I think our search is finally over.
Our son is finally home. My mom and dad.
Essence.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Cooper.
The paint all
Just
over his
like
face.
your dad. Well, so that means you're a bunk troll?
You don't have to be just one thing. I'm pop and funk.
So they have a different perspective.
Pop tried to destroy our music.
Just like Barb is trying to do.
Denying our differences is denying the truth of who we are.
I love the meaning behind everything.
I've been backing you up, even when you ignore them. We're too different to get along. Just like all the other
no, you're
trolls.
We are really different.
So different.
Completely out of
It's not
harmony.
time to fight.
I don't even know why we're friends.
Neither do I.
Oh no.
Why do I care about you more than anybody else in the world?
Aw. I came right out with it. Good job, Branch. But don't walk away. It's so
Aw,
cute.
come on. Yes, cute.
She almost spun away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
hug time. I like these guys.
You're going to have to dance for him. I can't live in a world without reggaeton.
He just dances with them.
That's right.
Oh,
Wow. Respect.
Respect.
all music should be saved.
All right, okay. I'm listening, Paw Patrol.
Good.
Trust me, just go.
Go.
Now, please.
You get the urge.
Ooh.
Oh, who's...
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
really something.
that's terrifying.
Ooh.
The yodelers.
Going on?
Save all music. No, break it.
Queen Barb.
Oh no, Queen Barb.
But you know who else was feisty?
Branch.
Pop Village.
Oh.
Oh, it's all burnt down.
Oh no.
Rock me,
Any
daddy.
diamond?
Oh, rock me, daddy. I miss them. I wish they were
Oh my
more in
God,
it.
look at that, yeah.
The legs, I can't get over that.
Jingle bell.
It's like Elvis.
Yeah, sure they are.
Brush your teeth. Oh God. Okay, maybe it is lava.
Crazy on you.
Yay! Oh, look.
Comprehensive manual does come in handy.
Oh, look at that.
Poppy's little boyfriend came to crash the concert. Too late, Branch.
Sacrifice. It's a rock troll.
Look at the
Yeah,
eyes.
it's evil.
Evil eyes.
Ripping tattoos everywhere but our faces in case we still need office jobs. Rah!
Hey, boy toy. It's mullet
Boy
time.
toy. No.
Who wants to party? Without smiling.
She winked. Ah.
What are you doing?
And delicious.
Ah.
Learn that from watching me.
Real harmony takes lots of voices.
Voice changing.
That's what I say.
It's like the first movie. They all lost their colors. Like deja vu.
Branch!
Okay.
Oh, they all disappeared.
No?
Thump, thump.
It's in your heart.
It's in your heart, yeah. Thump, thump. I like him.
You can add to it.
Yay! Everyone gets to put in their own influence.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
Oh, I like that idea. Comes from within.
It comes from our experience.
Aw.
You.
Oh, look at
See?
that.
Turn back.
That's good.
Nice.
Let me hear you
That's
sing.
good. That's good.
It's such a great song.
That is great.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, all the leaders are together.
Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah.
Oh, there's Cloud Guy.
There he is.
There you go. Woo,
There
nice
she
hair.
Yeah,
goes.
it's not bad, right?
Wow, she's got a whole bunch of color now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Aww.
I raised Poppy to be strong and self-confident. I was a genius.
I love that we're different.
And
And
I
hug.
love you, Queen Poppy.
Aww.
Oh, yes. Good.
Aw, that's nice.
That's
Woo.
Yes.
That's a good connection.
Aw, they're all together. Aw.
Because
Nice here.
you
Yeah.
can't harmonize alone.
Aw.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
I love Tiny Diamond.
Oh, there's Tiny Diamond.
Done with my nap.
Done with that.
My goodness.
Caterpillar. Ah.
Yeah, well, he's really colorful.
Fantastic.
I love the music. Yeah, it's
What a
so great.
fun story.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, she's amazing. And love Justin Timberlake. Woo.
James Corden.
Yes, I wanted to say that
Oh.
before. Yeah. Yay. Yes.
Messenger.
Balls! Who's getting my cheese ball, babe?
Cheese balls. Oh, balls. Yes, we didn't even see the Birkins, right?
That's
My
right.
God, that's what
Bergens,
she said.
Bergens.
Yes, they weren't the enemies.
Oh, that was so great. So I'm going to
Those
let
are
it play
good.
just in case if there's
That's
anything
okay,
else.
my
I'll just
God.
take out that one earbud, so.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So what did you guys think?
That was
Oh,
a
that
great
was good.
story. It was a great
It was a
story.
great story.
That was very
I
good.
thought the idea, the lessons in this were really great for kids, for everyone, you know, because everyone's different and you have to learn to harmonize with people. Like,
That's right.
not everyone's going to think the same. Not everyone looks the same. And I love the idea of this where everyone was so different. You know, you had the
That's
concept of the
Exactly.
trolls, but they were
Had to come
extremely
together.
different. Yeah. So that
Right,
was
and
great.
You can't force someone into what you want to do. What
Exactly.
you want. Groups have their same, music that they love. They're still, all their personalities are so different.
Yeah, and the perspectives are a
everything,
little
there's so
different or very
diversified
different.
everywhere.
Everybody's
Exactly.
different,
And it was fun having, like, of course, there's so many different types of music, and you have mixed. We were saying, like, pop rock and stuff like that. Like, there's so many different types of mixed
That's right.
music out there that I love how they picked, like, certain main ones and made those the strings, and even said, like, disco was a big one back then, but then they changed that up, you know? So they were showing that they had different ones. Yeah. So I love that with the hip hop and everything.
Yodelers.
And the yodelers, and they have, like, all kinds of music still, even though they didn't have
Reggae,
main strings. So I like how they brought all these different types in. I thought it might be a little too much because sometimes when you have a whole world that you're trying to introduce in one movie, sometimes you lose focus of the main characters. And I kind of miss like the main gang with Guy Diamond and the twins with the hair combined. Biggie Biggie was there, so that was nice. But I did miss them as a group being there. And Smidge. Smidge is that little yellow one that has a deep voice. I loved her in the first one. So I'm glad they did come in now and again, but I wish they were more in it. But anyways, like I thought they did a really good job bringing in all these different cultures, all these different music types together.
I like the idea of Barb.
I like the idea of Barb too. I love how serious she is, and it's true. Like, not everyone thinks like that, but her being a rock queen, and she's getting this invite from a pop troll who's very happy and everything's great, and you know she's more dark and more deep, and she's like, "What? She's making fun of me?" Like, I love that scene, you know, because she just wants to. Poppy just wants to be friends with her, and Barb doesn't see it like that. You can't become friends just by saying that. You have to really like have a deep understanding and mutual trust, and it takes time. And so I like how they showed that too, because everyone has a different opinion on things. So I love that. Like, right, Carol? That was great.
Carol was eating cheese.
Yeah.
You know, I like the was it the jazz group that had their own idea of what happened in the past?
Oh, the funk. The funk, yes. I love funk,
Yeah, and they had their own theory of what happened truly, and it was pop.
Yeah.
They took their own songs and made their own, you know, they transformed it. They like stole their music and created their own from, you know, so they had their own theory of what happened.
I thought that's a perfect example, because I thought that was great on how they did that, because yet here we're following the pop trolls and we love them and they're happy and they're good people, good trolls. Hearing this other perspective, like, not everyone's perfect, you know, and they actually did a bad thing back then. Like, it's a cycle where one group wants to take over everything because they think they're the best, you know. So at one point that was Pop's fault. And they have to realize that everyone's equal, and you know, you can't try to take over like that. So it was kind of crazy having that other perspective that pop isn't perfect. They thought that rock was bad, and I mean, rock was taken over at this point, but you know, they only had that one perspective, not hearing what they actually did too in the past from their own history.
And, you know, and Poppy wasn't even listening to her father, wasn't listening to Branch, and I'm really glad Branch got upset and you know, had it out with her, because he had to talk it out with her.
I love that too.
Listening.
Yes, because again, I know it's so cartoony, but they did this in such a great way with the balance, and it's more realistic too, because here you have these two different trolls that are from Pop, and Branch from the first movie. I love his development throughout the first one, where you know, he was all black and white or whatever, and then he turned into, or just all dark, and then he turned into a colorful troll. But he was always like really realistic, and he's a good balance with Poppy, where Poppy thinks positively about everything, but she has major tunnel vision where she can't hear anything else.
No, we can do it.
Yeah, and I felt so bad for Branch in the beginning, because here he's trying to prepare, and I love him, like how he's so like prepared for everything. He has the weapons. Ooh, look at my green screen's disappearing again. I love this. This is going to be my Harry Potter invisibility cloak. Hi guys. But yeah, like, you know, she wasn't listening to anybody, and it kind of stunk, and Branch really had to tell her, like, listen, you got to really, you know, listen to other people, because you're a queen, and to be a good queen, you have to hear other people's opinions. Like, because in a way, she's kind of being like, Queen Barb, you know?
Right. Yes, they did have a lot of similarities.
You know, because she wasn't listening, and she just wanted things one way. And even though she had great intentions, Barb in a way did too. And she thought that rock was the best, and she thought everyone would be united better if they were all under one song or one music type. In a way, in my opinion, I think Poppy was kind of like that too, where she wanted everyone to harmonize, but she only had her own thinking. She wasn't even listening to anybody else. So Branch like really supported her and really tried to help her out and support her all the way through, but she just would not listen. And
she wouldn't, even when they went to the first to the symphony, though,
Yeah.
she still didn't, she was still like, wow, they took your string. She still went on, though. She still wanted to forge on and change everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good that she had the right intentions in some aspects, but she was very self-centered, motivated,
Right. Yeah.
not thinking of others.
Mm-hmm. And again, I think she's a cute character and everything. And again, she had good intentions. But yeah, like, it was amazing how much she was not listening to Branch. And I felt so bad when he prepared and he had like all these weapons and he had a manual.
Exactly,
and
dug out of the
and she's
cell.
just throwing it. Yeah, I know, right? And yes, exactly. Like, I love how they keep things in their hair, And she kept kicking things out of the balloon. And I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, that sucks because now he can't retrieve it. It's like super aggressive for her being so happy to be like, we don't need that. But I get it. Like, she's trying to be peaceful and she doesn't want to do things with violence, but Branch was just trying to be prepared just in case they had to.
Exactly, because
defend themselves.
She knows, okay, we have differences in our own village, we can conquer this, but she had no idea out in the big world how different people
Yeah. And I love that too, because Pop exactly is not all the same. Like, they all look so different. And here, Cooper, different story. And I love learning about his past too, where he has this really awesome family of funk.
Right.
And yet, he's completely different from them. But then you actually have Pop trolls that look very different, like that leg troll. She was funny. That long leg troll. And then, Smidge, we knew from the first one, a little yellow one. She's cute. And she's so tiny compared to the other ones. And then we saw the other one with the 4 heads. And then we have the main twins that have the connected hair. And it's showing that everyone is so different, and that is a great lesson. Cooper was cute. I really liked him, and he actually had his own side story, really, because he wasn't even with the main group. So, but that did work. I missed them all together, but that did work with him going on his own adventure, and he's adorable and so innocent, like most of them. And I love the idea of the landscapes too, just like the first one, where like he's walking in the desert and it's almost like gold glitter that he's lost in, and then he sees the mirage, and it's like there's nothing there, and he's spitting out glitter. And then the funk people are in like this UFO. It's like so random, and I just like how they're all so different. It doesn't have to be on land, and the techno trolls are underwater, but then they can fly in air. So it's just kind of fun how it's like limitless, but it works. And then we have the country trolls that have horse bodies.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, and it just works. Like, it's weird, but it's cool. And I swear to God, you have to be high or something on this because, like, it's so trippy. It cracks me up, and that's like the whole point, right?
It was. And what was funny? Branch was so spot on with Hickory. He knew. I know he had a little jealousy there.
Yeah.
He knew something was up. He was like,
you were so right, and I'm so happy that they didn't focus on that. I thought they were going to make him more in between Poppy and Branch, and I'm glad it wasn't like that. And he was a good guy, and I loved him as the country horse, Hickory. I liked him as that. I love him as a yodeler too, but he was so cool with his accent. I just loved his voice there. And then him being a yodeler was cool too. And he was a kind-hearted guy. Like, he was good at his job, and he was a bounty hunter. And I kind of had a feeling, like, because Branch was suspicious, and he's usually spot on when it comes to things. He does get extra paranoid, but I kind of knew something was going on there too. But I'm, again, glad that it wasn't an interference with, like, their relationship or something. But I'm glad that they all became friends.
That was funny when he separated with his buddy in his behind.
His little yodeler friend, I love that.
And they're telling all about it. Like, we're just going to do this. We're going to just take you.
Yeah, exactly. I know. He was like so aggressive about it, but they're all trying to save their music. And Branch really was like the voice of everyone. He's like, no, we should all get together. We should all save our own music. We don't have to combine into just rock, But I love all the music that they played too, because they did change words to kind of work with the story, of course. Like, trolls just want to have fun. I love that intro song. That was cute. And I believe this movie had a lot more songs in it than the first one. It was more about that, I felt like. And it was more about the whole lesson learned of, everyone's different. You have to learn to unify and accept how other people are, not by changing them for like how you want to see them and how you think people should be. So that was like the main focus, but with that, it really succeeded as a movie. I thought that was great. And I love Branch and Poppy. They're so freaking adorable together.
And he finally said he loved her.
I know.
It was a friendship look kind of thing,
Yeah, and it was really cute, and it looks like they're together now. And the first movie, I thought they were too, because Poppy helped him see who he was and to open up and not be so depressed and sad over things that happened in the past. And he actually got his colors back, but his colors were actually brighter in the first movie. I don't know if you guys remember this. Like,
I noticed it was a little darker, a little
Yeah,
darker this
his hair is
time.
almost
That's
black
better.
again, and when he changed colors to his true colors, I love that song from the first movie. Like his hair color was actually like a bright, like purplish blue, and then his color, his skin tone was more like a turquoisey blue. And then this one, they definitely darkened it. And I was speaking to one of the fans on Patreon, so thank you for this, because a while ago when the trailers were out for Trolls 2, but the movie wasn't out yet, we were talking about it through messaging. It kind of stinks how they brought Branch's colors back to like darker colors when he was so bright at the end. And she's like, well, it's kind of cool too, because it shows you, because it shows you that that's who he is. Like he might not be perfectly happy, you know, like he does get paranoid.
He's always concerned. He's always has something on his mind. He's always thinking of a plan B, a plan C.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
And
so
he is happy. He is really happy, but he still has concerns and more realistic type ideas and, you know, thoughts. So he is more darker than the other pop trolls. But I thought that was cool after I discussed that with, thank you so much on Patreon with a fan, that it's kind of cool that they actually did change his colors kind of back, not fully back, because not everyone can be like super happy. Especially like with pop, you don't want to label them as, oh, well, yay, like, oh,
right,
just
that's what happened.
just so
you
happy
know,
about
she
everything.
just thought everyone was going to be, you know, oh, we're all going to come together, and that wasn't the case.
So again, great lesson. Again, we have all these different
That's very good
communities coming
lesson.
together,
Yeah.
but yet even in one community, everyone's so different as well. So I love how they kept explaining that throughout the movie too.
That's
so
right.
especially following Branch and Poppy and their friends, but with Branch and Poppy, like they kept showing that because they were so close, and they're like, yeah, but we're even so different. So I like how they kept like reminding us and reminding kids
That's
that
right.
you know, everyone can be so different and you can still get along and be happy together. It was really cute, yes, and harmonizing's great. And yeah, so you guys like the movie?
I loved it. I loved the story, and I loved how Poppy was Pop, of course.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Poppy
started
Pop.
off with that. You know, that was great.
And Branchifer, yes, Papa Fur. I love these guys. But yeah, so overall, great movie. I'm curious what you guys have to say about it. And honestly, when we saw the first movie, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it the first time I saw it, but I really did enjoy it. I really thought it was great, and the music's terrific. I love Justin Timberlake, and all the other, you know, singers in this were just wonderful.
I can't believe I didn't.
I was going to interrupt and say things, but I didn't want to ruin the reaction, you know, so I knew at the end we'd talk about it. But yeah, and you noticed Keenan too, so that was cool.
That's at the end, though.
Yes, that's okay, though.
Funny.
Yeah, I know, Tiny Diamond is my name.
Kelly Clarkson, I know her voice, I know her songs, but I don't know this one.
Yeah, oh, beautiful, beautiful freaking voice. I loved her, you know, singing country. And
so bold.
Yeah, so wonderful. So I think we'll end it there, but yay, Trolls 2. Hopefully there'll be a Trolls 3. Yes, I'm going there. Don't kill me. So hopefully you all are staying safe. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yay.
Wait for it.